What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Shane Rowe. Guys, grab your Yardies coffee, hit that like button for me, and that subscribe button. Thank you very much. And let's get caffeinated. Guys, after that emphatic 5-2 win against Leicester, and I told you that was in the Carabao Cup, I thought we might have a better showing against Chelsea.
Stop it. Get some help.
But unfortunately for us, inconsistency is the name of the game with this team. And we go to, or we play against Leicester and look like Barcelona, and then go play Chelsea and look like Barga. I don't know. We just look like trash. And the one good thing that we can take from the game is that we looked a lot more compact than we did in previous games. Now, I thought the Leicester game was going to be, unfortunately, a turning point where a new leaf and on the back of Ten Hag, but we 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 didn't. We came into this game, and I don't want to single out players, but when you're the player having all the chances in a game, you got to point it out. And Garnacho, I know he's still young, so there is that aspect of it. But when you're playing at this high level, when you're playing for a club with this high expectations, Garnacho can't go from banging in like crosses on a volley to missing three or four chances, clear cut chances, and on top of it, making some of the most horrible decisions when it comes to passing or crossing or taking the shot on himself. And this is what you're going to have to work with when it comes to the new manager, Amarin. Yeah, there are players that's going to get into his team, like Ugarte. And when you saw from that game, he was the one who prevented Chelsea from running through the middle and Cole Palmer doing his thing. But on the attacking side of it, I wonder who's going to get into his team because Rashford, he's barely catching some form right now. Garnacho is barely hitting the target right now, and we know Anthony and Ahmad. I think Ahmad's problem is his confidence. He needs confidence in from people to let him play, but he needs a little bit of arrogance on the pitch because when he does come on the pitch, you see the difference in our attack. They get more creative and a lot more chances in terms of defenders are scared to tackle players happens. So I'm still curious to see what this new team is going to look like, especially with the new system. It's a 3-4-3, so more than likely we're not going to have the four at the back. Who's going to get left out? But definitely we cannot leave out Mazzarelli. He's been a signing for the season. Bargain, bargain. And we have good individual players, but the problem is getting these players to play like a team. Garnacho's a wonderful player. Rashford on his day is a wonderful player. Bruno is the only player that every single game, every single season, he's there. He's the magician. But we need players that can either support him or help him to flourish and finish off the chances. I don't think Hoyland had a one shot that game. So our striker, our main source of where our goals should be coming from, we're starving him out the game. I don't know how many touches he's had, but as far as opportunities and shots, we're not providing him with it. Garnacho's making wrong decisions. Rashford's, if his form comes back by Christmas, we're in a bad place. However, we're in a good place because we get to bring in a new manager, have a new system, and we see what can come of from now until the end of the season. At this point, I don't want to say this season's a write-off and we start off a complete new. We should be able to still get our noses in the Champions League positions, and if we can get our game back on track in Europa, try and start picking up some points in the last 3 or 4 games, I believe, and maybe we can get our season back on the right track by January. And if they are capable of grabbing 1 or 2 players, I saw the Sporting City game, and they got some good players on there. I wouldn't necessarily be going for their striker because I think Oyland is kind of like the carbon copy of him, but a little bit less experienced. If we can get the manager to come in and do a number on Hoyland and on the team like he did at as Sporting, I still think that they have better players than us and they're better coached. So let's hope that transpires into our team when we get their better coach. But as far as the game goes, it was a bit cagey. There's nothing really of moments of brilliance. There was a penalty, you know, it's that's where we're getting our goals from. Like one penalty here, one goal there, and if we can get our defense to, keep us safe and we get out of there with only one goal conceded or a clean sheet. Think about it. Onana has one. Nana has one of the highest clean sheet. Um, Onana has one of the highest clean sheet numbers in the league so far, and we're down at like 14 to 13. So how does that make any sense, right? We're having good shutouts, but we're still low down into the table. So we're not scoring any goals. The defense is working, but the offense is lacking. And we need to fix that. And I hope Amarin can when he comes in. Guys, you leave your comments down below about the game, what you thought about the game. As far as a team, we need something. We need something to change. We need something to jumpstart these guys. So let's hope the new manager can come in and do that, right? Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. GGMU. Peace.